Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John and I am back once again with another tag video. And this is one that I was not actually tagged by anybody, but after looking at the answers and I thought to myself, do I have answers for these? I thought, yeah, for the most part I do, so I'm going to try to do this one. And it is called the Spooky Scary Book Tag. The last person I saw do it was Lydia over at Typical Books Horror Fiction. She did a really great tag for that one. I do not know who the original person was that made up the tag. I really have no idea. I think Lydia said his name is Alan, but I don't know what website, or not sorry, website, but what channel he is, what his channel name is. All right. So this is only 5 questions. And like I said, it's one of these I hope I'll be able to answer all of the questions. And if you notice, I've got my door open. The reason being is because I've got the 2 goofs down here. That is Gomez, and I'm not sure where Ash is. Ash is down. You can't see Ash. Anyway, and I am also holding a new addition to our family. This is a rescue kitty. She'd been hanging out around my wife's work. She works at a hospital, and my wife was afraid she was going to get hit by a car. But this is Morticia. And yes, I named her after Morticia Addams from the Addams family. She's really shy right now. And I finally got her to where she's kind of settled down and is resting. And I'm just going to let her take a nap here in my arms while I do this video. So there you go. So number 1, what is a scary book that reminds you of 2020? I'm going to have to say the one that a lot of other people have been saying, and that is Stephen King's The Stand. Unless there is a book out there about a group of people who get meaner and stupider, and I'm not saying that about everybody, because the people I watch here on BookTube, I don't believe that about you, but just looking around my area, you've got people that are driving like maniacs. They're rude. They're just ridiculously stupid. All right. So if there's a book out there that's about that kind of thing, then yeah, I'll pick that one. But for now, I'm just going to go with Stephen King's The Stand. Okay. Number 2, what is a new scary, spooky novel you want to read in 2021? Oh, wow. Excuse me. Gosh, I'm trying to think here. Because I really do not, unfortunately, I don't keep up really with what's new. I usually find out about new books through fellow booktubers. You know, I don't go looking through and looking for new releases and stuff like that. So I really don't know. I'll say this, the next splatter western when it comes out, which would be book 8. So if that's the best answer I can give, because I really don't know. Oh my gosh, I should have done my homework for this one. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Number 3, who is an author you are afraid of reading? Afraid of reading. Why would I be afraid of reading anybody? I read horror. I think maybe anybody that's that writes mainly apocalyptic fiction or apocalyptic horror fiction. That stuff, it kind of creeps me out. Okay, as far as a main author, I can't think of anybody. I'm not really sure. I mean, there's no particular author I'm afraid of reading. In fact, there are some authors I'm like, as soon as I find out they've written some creepy, spooky, gory, scary book, I'm just like, okay, I want to read this person. So really no particular author. I'm not afraid of reading anybody, especially when it comes to horror. Okay, there you go. All right, number 4. Of all the things you have lost, what do you miss the most? And that would be my cat, Poe. February 14th of 2021 is going to make it a year since he disappeared. and we have no closure whatsoever about what happened to him. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if he's dead. I still keep looking for him. Every time I see a black cat, I try to approach the cat to see if it's him, and it hasn't been. So that's my answer. That's what I miss, and the reason I miss him so much is because he was a beautiful, sweet cat. He was a friend, and I just want my wife and I both want closure. So that is what I miss the most in right now. Okay. Number 5, final question. How are you going to forge ahead in 2021? Just the best way I know how. Just keep making videos, keep reading, keep listening to music, keep myself entertained. A lot of times I have problems with anger issues. I have problems with anxiety and depression. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I apologize for that. Excuse me. I'm very sorry. So a lot of times it's hard for me to cope with things like this pandemic that's going on. And I've understood that people have said you can't say COVID or whatever when you're doing your videos, but I don't get paid for these videos. So, I'm going to say it. For my wife and I, it hasn't been that hard. We have had a few problems with bills and stuff, but we're doing the best we can. I'm not losing very much hours at work. Right now, I lost a couple hours because I had to switch my schedule around, and I am losing 2 hours a week, but it could be worse. So we're just doing the best we can, and that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna forge ahead, just doing the best that we can do, because if you don't and you dwell on things, then what's gonna happen is you're gonna drive yourself insane. And I'm already pretty close to that, I think. So yeah, I don't want to get too far into it. But anyway, that's the best answers that I can give as far as, the spooky, scary book tag. Those are the best answers I can give you right now. And I'm not going to tag anybody, but if you feel like doing this, there have been some great booktubers that have done this. I believe Jason at Jason's Weird Reads did it. Dane Cobain did it. I'm trying to think of who else. I can't think of anybody else off the bat. Spooky Noodles, he did it. So I thought I would give a crack at it. Anyway, this video is going to post on Monday at about 2:30. And that'll be the 27th, 28th, 28th, be the 30th, I believe. Yes, I believe so. So until then, it is the weekend. So you guys have a great weekend and stay safe out there, okay? And good night. And let's say good night one more time to Morticia. Say good night, Morticia. Good night. Thank you. Bye, guys.